Hello. Stitchy. Stitchy, thank you so much for the donation. I have no idea what currency that is, but thank you so much for that donation. You can hear me. Hopefully. I don't know if any of this is going to work again because it didn't work last time. It there's no sound. Is there no sound? I'm joking. Okay, wait. There we go. There we go. Sorry, I'm really slow at this stuff. I'm really bad at streaming. If you didn't know already. Hello. Okay. Hello. I'm streaming. I'm a professional streamer now. Welcome to today's theory stream. I love these streams so much. Should I turn to my full? I'll turn to my camera. Hello. Hello, boy. One and only Ozone. Welcome to the Ozone. Hopefully you're all having good days or good nights or good mornings maybe. I don't know where it is in the world right now where it's morning, but happy day wherever you live. Today we are doing a theory stream, of course. It is a security breach specific theory stream, and I feel like my camera is going to be glitching out the stream, so I'm going to turn to this scene. Wow, look, it's working. Okay. Oh yes, I can see the chat. It's so beautiful. Look at this. Oh, it's so beautiful. It sounds like there's a massive delay on the stream. And if it gets yeah, the video is lagging. Anyway, if it gets to the point where it's really laggy, it will literally just be an image on the screen and then me talking because that is usually what it's all about, isn't it? But today I have so many different things to talk to you about. Firstly, I want to ask you all what you all thought of the trailer, because the trailer, oh my, yesterday, I know a lot of you probably did, but I hope the reaction was mad. I was enjoying it so much because it was very unexpected, you know? It was so unexpected. Really, I did not see it coming at all. It just came out of the blue, a full-on trailer. So I just want to ask you guys how you liked the trailer. Did you enjoy it? Was it what you were expecting? I do want to say the trailer isn't the finished game. It is not completely polished. There, like all the textures and stuff are just fast renders. They are like drafts. This was actually confirmed because of like it's on Reddit. You'll see. You'll see if you look on Reddit. It's basically confirmed that that isn't the no. It's going to be a lot better looking when it's finally out, and it will be really good looking. I can tell. It's already good looking, and it's only the trailer. Anyway, I screamed at the trailer. Nice, Evan. Yeah, this is going to be a really. Why is there so much delay? That's what I want to know. I want to know why there's loads of delay on this. Oh, there's so much delay. Why? Why is it delayed? Anyway, it doesn't matter. It shouldn't be a problem that it's delayed because I'm really good at talking. So, let's actually get into theories. This is going to work a little bit like a podcast, kind of. Also, a bit like a PowerPoint presentation that you do at school. I don't have a script or anything. I'm literally just going. I'm improvising, boys. Best trailer, Mr. Sleep. Yeah, I agree. The thing about the trailer was that it was a classic trailer. You know, like the old like FNAF 2, FNAF 3 sister location trailers, where you like zoom into the eyes of the animatronics and you see each animatronic and stuff. It was a classic FNAF trailer, but it was different. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's amazing to me. guys in the chat, you don't actually need to tell me that there's lag and delay and stuff. I do know there's a do about it. Maybe turn down the latency. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if there's anything I can do about it currently. I really apologize that there's a big delay and there might be a little bit of lag, but I'm really sorry about that. But there's not much I can do about it. The Mono Earth do ASMR. I always come back. And that's the first thing we're going to be talking about today. So, as you can see, there's this image on the screen. I might actually move it. Oh, nope, because then you can see another image behind it. Oh, well. Oh, and now I'm messing up everything. Brilliant. Oh, fantastic. What am I doing? Oh, no, I don't know how to do things. Okay, we're just going to leave it there. So, the hand. The hand is amazing. Who is it, though? I have no idea who it is. I have absolutely no idea. I have had my theories, actually. I know a lot of you are probably going to tell me, maybe it's Scrap Trap, maybe it's Spring Trap, maybe it's Nightmare. Those are all good theories, but they don't really make sense to me. I don't know why they would make sense. And that's what we're going to talk about today. The one theory that it is William Afton, and this is so crazy because I didn't think William Afton would be continued in the series, but just by the trailer alone, it looks like we're getting more William Afton, which I don't know if I'm happy with necessarily, but it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool how he is continuing to come back. You know what I mean? It's amazing. I always come back will always be the FNAF quote. You know what I mean? So yeah, and Blazing Storm, I can see you have written in the chat, will you be talking about Stitch Story 6 today? That is what I'm going to be talking about right now, in fact. Because yes, I read all of the Stitch Wraith stories yesterday and today, and Stitch Wraith Story 6, oh my god. It's... If you want to see my reaction to it, it's pretty good too. You should go and watch it. But Jesus Christ, William Afton is in Stitch Wraith number 6, and it changes everything. It changes everything. I said it in the video that William Afton is it's like we've heard William Afton for the first time in a Fazbear Fright story. It's amazing. It's so cool, and it seems like this Stitch Wraith story is going somewhere with William Afton. And I hate this. I hate to say it. But William Afton is coming back. And I honestly believe this is William Afton, but I want you guys to tell me what you think. So Brian Yanko says, my guess is Springtrap, but with an illusion disc. The flooring looks like the FNAF 3 trailer scene. Yes, that is a good point. It does look FNAF 3-y. I did see a theory that was commented on my channel, I think yesterday, yesterday, that, you know, in the space where there was the mall, and inside the mall was the original FNAF location. It might be, imagine if they like built a mall over the Fazbear Frights where William still is, and then William like still comes out, he's still alive, like, I don't know, like with agony or something. I don't know, like, just imagine. But yeah, that's a really good point, that it does look like the FNAF 3 floor. I don't know if that means anything or if it is just, you know, because it is a Scott game, it would all be the same. I mean, what floor are you expecting? Also, yeah, illusion discs. I don't know. I really don't know. What people were saying in the Discord before is that it can't be Scrap Trap because this is a left hand, and Scrap Trap doesn't have a left hand. So it doesn't look like it's Scrap Trap. So how has William gotten a left hand if, you know, he doesn't have a left hand? So that's one thing, one good thing to note. I think that's really good to note. But if you have read Stitch Story number 6, you will know that basically, from what I've gathered and from what people have told me, Andrew and Jake are in control of the Stitch race, right? They're kind of, and they have gathered parts and put them in trash and stuff in a what was it, a compactor? I forgot what it's called. I'm really bad at explaining things. Basically, what I'm trying to say is they found the man in room 1280 or 1280, and now it has all come together. So William Afton, Jake, and Andrew are all together in one, and now they are in this massive robot with bunny ears. It's really strange, but it seems like it could be this. One thing to note is, of course, the arm is purple. Uh, Purple guy, yes. So I don't know. I don't know. K-Tone says no spoilers, but the next epilogue is absolutely incredible. I actually cannot wait for the next epilogue. I cannot wait for the Cliffs in general. That is coming out in a few days. I actually haven't been. I probably should. So yeah, what do you guys think about this arm? Because I don't know who else it could be apart from William. Is it a new character? It could be a new character. Then again, I don't know why he would introduce a new, like, big villain that we haven't seen yet. You know, it doesn't make any sense. And yeah, K-Tone, it does resemble a Nightmare animatronic, but it wouldn't fit in the lore if it was a Nightmare animatronic. It really wouldn't. Unless the Nightmare animatronics were real and they were never burnt. Right? You see where I'm going with that? You see where I'm going? Spider-Man dies in Epilogue 7. Nice one, D-Dog. Raven Zombie, the mall was supposed to be built over the restaurant in the novels, but it was postponed. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that's a strange parallel or if it's just a coincidence. They're both malls, and maybe they could build over the original locations. I don't know if that is where the story is going to go, but that's an interesting thought to think about, you know? I think it's an entirely new body. Afton's had someone, probably Vanny, help him build. It seems inspired by the Nightmare animatronics. Look, it does. It really does, and that's what bothers me. It really bothers me that it's a nightmare, not a nightmarish look. Maybe it's a Nightmare Springtrap. It could be. What if it was like Shadow Springtrap or something? Although that wouldn't make sense because Shadow Bonnie exists. Imagine if it's like Nightmare Springtrap and nightmares are just like manifestations of agony or something. I don't know. I don't know what to say anymore. I don't know. Amalgatrap. I like that name. Amalgatrap. Ooh. Yeah, well, let's call him Amalgatrap. Who is your favourite Glamrock animatronic? This isn't a Q&A, but honestly, Glamrock Freddy. I'm not actually too fond on Montgomery or Roxanne. Genuinely, I'm not actually a fan. Glamrock's kind of cool. If anything, I actually find Moonbout in a little bit. Actually, I think that might be next. I actually like Moondrop and Sunrise more, if that is their official names. I like them more than the Glamrock animatronics. They're really cool. Okay. Also, the mall in Silver Eyes has a glass ceiling and a brick walking that leads to Freddy's. Yeah, we know that this mall has a glass ceiling because of that one teaser, eh? With Vanny on top. Nightmare Purple Guy cannon. I mean, I don't know. Genuinely, it could be anything at this point. Because there's no... How did William Afton, with his remnant... You know, he's powered by remnant at this point. How did he survive one burning building? He escaped it. And then he... How is he surviving another? And the thing I said in Discord before is, if this is true, if this is truly William Afton, then the weird part is that William Afton has been in, first of all, he's in hell. He's in hell, being battered by all these animatronics and Golden Freddy or Cassidy or Andrew in the Fazbear Fright. Secondly, he is in a VR game accidentally, all of AR as well. He's in the AR game, or the special delivery service in the lore. And finally, if this is true, he's actually just going to survive the fire normally. Which, actually, thinking about that now, makes absolutely no sense, because that would mean he's dead and alive. And we've got no Schrodinger's box going on here. It would mean he's dead and alive. He's dead because he's in hell, but he's alive because he's alive. Yeah, I don't know what's going on now. Huh. Roxanne is my favourite of the main four. Wow. I don't know. I don't know why they changed the character. I don't know why Scott changed the characters again. Honestly, I just really like Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, Foxy. I don't know why he doesn't just stick with that. I don't know. Maybe there's a reason why he moved on to Roxanne and Montgomery. It does Chica justice though, right? After Sister Location. Chica didn't get a part in Sister Location. Science, I want your opinion on this. What do you think about Stitch Rated Story 6, Destroying Golden Duo? We are trying to talk about Security Breach only today. However, I don't see how it personally destroys it, because I don't think the Stitch Wraith is supposed to... I mean, it does draw parallels to Golden Duo, but I don't think the Stitch Wraith stories are there just to say, oh yeah, there's two souls in Golden Freddy. You know, I think the new kid was kind of the thing that started it, and I think is the thing that will hold it. I don't know though. I really don't, because I haven't put much thought into it. Literally, I read Stitch Rated Story 6 like 3 hours ago. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Blah 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 blah. UCL isn't a real hell, simply a construct created by the one you should not have killed. Yeah, a bit like WandaVision. Anyone see the episode, by the way, today? Very good. I'm not going to spoil it. William has a goal, law of physics. You can't beat me. Yeah. Maybe Vanny went back to the Fredbear's family diner from 70s, took parts, put the suit back together, and rebuilt Springtrap. That's my theory for Hand. It could be an old Springtrap design. Spring Bonnie's design. I'm not sure what her motivation would be there, though. I really do think this is just a continuation of the story, and in some ways, it's just the rebirth of Afton. I was really surprised, and I didn't actually pick up on this in the trailer reaction, but the first voice that you hear is a man, and it's most likely William Afton, and it's bothering me. I hope it gets unconfirmed or debunked that it's not Afton. I really hope so. But then again, Glitchtrap ain't dead, so... What do you think about the Night Guard, Ozone? What do I think about the Night Guard? It's a very, very, very broad topic. Night Guard. Yeah, the Night Guard. We can talk about if she's actually Vanny, if she's the same person. I think... I don't know. What would Vanessa's... what would Vanny's motivation be to be a Night Guard? You know what I mean? Like, why would she pretend to be a Night Guard? I don't know. Maybe I'm acting dumb. Anyway, I think we should go on to our next kind of... I want to say topic, but it's not really a topic, is it? You guys, you can send me more theories. yeah, just just send me security breach theories, and I will read through the chat. That is what the stream is. If you do enjoy the stream, again, thank you. First of all, thank you for enjoying, and please subscribe, because it only takes one click of a button, and believe me, I'm putting in quite a bit of work into trying to solve this, because I'm very upset because Afton is probably making a return once again. The reason I'm mostly annoyed is because of Henry's speech. Henry's speech was glorious. It really was. Henry's speech was so good, and it had to be ruined by Afton. Anyway, we're going to move on. We're going to move on. So here is what we're moving on to. It seems like I can't move pictures without moving other pictures. You guys won't understand what I mean. Anyway, let's move this so that it's not in the way of the chat. This is Vanny. This is crazy. I mean, oh my, this was found so early on. So early on. I cannot believe people found this so easily. It's amazing. It's so cool. Yeah, really, what do I have to talk about here? Not much, really. It's just a really cool secret that was in the trailer, and I really want to know why she looks like she's on steroids or something. Do you know what I mean? She looks really weird. Oh, you know what? It's like a savage bunny. You know, like, if you ever watch Zootopia or Zootropolis, you know, when the animals go savage, they like turn really like crooked and stuff. It's kind of like that. I don't know why that's what came to mind, but I don't know what this means. I don't know why Vanny is just here. I don't know if it's just a cool effect that they added into the trailer just as a cool secret, an Easter egg, or if it means something. Don't know. What do you guys think? I also want to say, insanity prevails. Oh, sorry, no, never mind. I was going to say something about immortality, but it's a different word, isn't it? Ozone, I think she became a night guard, so she could be there at night when she's the only one there. But why couldn't she just break in a bunny suit, you know? Like, I don't know. I really don't know. Yeah. The Monoworth, we haven't gotten a FNAF Friday in a while. Yeah, I said I was kind of, not quit. Well, I am quitting the concept of FNAF Fridays, but I am doing game shows and other cool FNAF videos in the future. So it's not going to be a weekly thing anymore, but it is going to be something that I work on while I make theory videos and audiobooks and these kind of live streams, which I want to do more of, by the way. I want to do more of these live streams because these are really cool. I hope you'll agree that these are really cool. I really enjoy talking to you guys about theories. Unfortunately, we don't have anyone on today, obviously, but I do want to talk about that in the future. Hello, I am back. Apologies. Sorry. Shout me out. Shout me out. Hello, Purple Spliced 87. Love that number, 87. Am I right, Blazing Air. I won't talk anymore. Johnny Blocks, hello, welcome to the stream. This is a very awkward stream for you to watch. So, wait. Okay, never mind. Sorry, Johnny Blocks, me waiting for the next FNAF Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Johnny, it will happen soon, and it will happen. It will happen. I just need some time, and I need some good questions. But also, I didn't get many views on the last one. Honestly, people weren't fond on it. I added Ultimate to the front of the title, and nobody watched it. I do too many more, but maybe I should move on to a different game show. Maybe I should move on to a different game show. That's a good idea. I also think in the text in the trailer that says reality fails relates to the possibility of illusion discs. Ooh, possibly. Possibly. It's the only instance of reality failing we've seen. That's a good point, kind of. I mean, we also have Circus Baby's pins. Just saying. What should I say about that? I don't know. There could be illusion discs involved. I don't see why, though, because that was an Afton thing. Although Vanny is like a manifestation of Afton. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know. What about reality warpings? We've seen it in Into the Pit and BC. What's BC? Oh no. Oh god. I'm going to look like such a FNAF noob. BC. BC. Oh god. Into the Pit and nope, I've lost it. I've lost it. I have no idea. Sorry. You need state to the videos, yeah. I love how on every game we progress technologically, having more complicated stuff like illusion discs and body swapping plushies, yet every time the technology gets better, we go more back in time. That's true. That's true. I don't know where Sister Location is in the timeline yet, though. I mean, I personally have my own opinion on it, but everyone else doesn't. Anyway, security breach, lads. Security breach. We're going off topic. We're going off topic. Reality fails. It certainly does, considering instead of seemingly richer than they've ever been. Yeah, it is weird. They must have made a lot of money off of the special delivery service. I mean, clearly they made money from it because it costs so much to buy skins. Oh, such a good point. That's the best FNAF point I've ever made in my life. Bunny cool! I'm such an idiot. I'm such an idiot. Oh, everyone's correcting me. Oh, God. But you are right, you are right. And I think a lot of that has to do with agony, the reality failing. I think a lot has to do with agony. I just can't tell you, I can't pinpoint if agony is going to have some bearing on this continued gameplay story, or I don't know. I have no idea. Do you think it would just be one night? We were talking about this before in the members chat. Personally, no. And the only reason I say that is because it is called Five Nights at Freddy's. And you're probably going to tell me, but Ozone wasn't 5 nights. And to that I say, yes, you are correct. However, don't forget that Ultimate Custom Night isn't called Five Nights at Freddy's Ultimate Custom Night. It's literally just called Ultimate Custom Night. I'm pretty sure. Anyway, I think so. Maybe. Also, Pizzeria Simulator might not take place at night because it's called Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria Simulator. Bet you never knew that. I should probably stop talking about stupid theories instead of, yeah. I think we should move on from this because there's not much to talk about Vanny in this picture. Let's move on to this. This is, I'm gonna make my chat smaller or something. I don't know what to. Okay, you can still see that. Tell me if you can't see. Tell me if you can't see. Yeah, this is my absolute favorite. This might be one of my favorite animatronics. I said this in my reaction. This might genuinely just be one of my favorite animatronics in general. Okay, so let me introduce you to this theory because I've talked about it on Discord a little bit. and I really want to see what you guys think. And I don't know if you guys have ever thought about this or anything. Actually, I want to talk about this first. In the background, there's a star. That's interesting. I didn't think about that. There's a star in the background. So that kind of goes with the theme of moon and sun. I wonder if there's going to be like a star animatronic. Anyway, here's the theory. Sunman, aka Sunrise, or whatever you want to call him, Mr. Sun. Mr. Sun here is in fact also Moonman. That's the theory. That is the theory. And the reason I say that is because you can literally see the moon outline on his face. I'm going to zoom in for you if I can. Nope, I can't. Wow, this stream is so bad. Where is it? There we go. Here we go. So I'm going to try and zoom in on for you if I can. There we go. So if you look on his face, you can see the outline of the sun. It's so cool. I mean, of the moon. It's so cool. It is honestly amazing. And I actually genuinely think they are the same. I really think they're the same. I'm so convinced, in fact. And I think that would be a really cool, like, concept if you could, like, use this animatronic or something. I don't know why that would be useful to you, or anything. I don't know. I don't know what the mechanics of this animatronic. That's just it, right? Like, that's the question we will have. If this is true, if Sunman is in fact Moonman, then what would the mechanics of it be? You know what I'm trying to say? I think in order to figure that out, we would actually need to know what the story of the game is in the first place and what the gameplay is like. So I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Do you think it is Moonman? I also want to say something I noticed before is he actually does. The Sunman does have. He does have. Oh, I didn't get a photo of that. He actually has moons on his feet. He actually has moons on his shoes, which I find cool. And I think it's possible that they are the same and they can just change like that. Psychic, yes, yes, you did tell me that Sunman was Moonman. Yes, you did first introduce it to me, and I looked into it a little bit, and I found the moon on his feet, and I just wonder. I also think that the little spikes of the sun, they can also like retract into his face. Remember, these are animatronics, guys. Remember, these are animatronics. The sun looks kind of unfinished. Yeah, I said this before in the stream. All of these animatronics and everything is gonna look unfinished because this isn't the full version of the game. This is literally just a draft that was shown for the trailer. It's just a draft. This isn't the polished version, and it's gonna be much more polished when it comes out. I think even the lighting, like, look at the background with the like the play area. It looks very like unshadowed and stuff. Of course, that is going to be fixed. I mean, I don't have any like criticisms about it. I will happily play the game as it is in the trailer. But a lot of people are asking for it to be more polished. You know, the sun and moon are different colors. Yeah, as I said, they are animatronics though. They like I can really easily see just an animatronic changing color just like that. I can really see that. Or maybe it's like you know how like ultraviolet works, you know, and what's it called? What is it called? I've forgotten what it's called. Blacklights, you know, blacklights where you shine them, like show a secret message or something. It could be like that as well. But no, I don't know though. Dom64, man, I love these models. Yeah, they are so cool. As I said, they are probably, for me, better than the Glamrock animatronics themselves. I'm not so fond on the Glamrock animatronics, but the sun and the moon, oh, they are so epic. And that one shot of the moon going down the slide, oh my gosh. So amazing. Buff Mangle, oh, are you thinking that it kind of switches at times? One time he is Sun Man and at others being Moon Man. Maybe there's a trigger that rotates the face and changes the clothes colours. Would definitely be awesome for them to change. Yeah, I totally agree. I don't know how it would work. As I say, like, give me some ideas on maybe what the mechanics could be. But I really want that. Because I really see it. Like, look at the face. It's clear that the Moon Man is there. The design of both of the animatronics, they're both like that or something. Or if it is the same animatronic. But it's definitely something to think about. So yeah. They also have bells on their wrists. Sound mechanic. Ooh. That's a good point. That's a good point. I really like that. FNAF 4 is dreadful. Kind of want to call these new Moon and Sun animatronics Punch and Judy. That's great. That's so good. We don't have human-sized robots on wheels serving people IRL. True. It's the colour for me. I don't see how it would change. Yeah. Illusion? No. You do make a good point. You make a valid point, and that is one thing against this, I think. But I think it's really cool to think about how they could be the same animatronic when we thought that they were both different at first. Could be a little twist on the game. What do you think of the door Vanny's hiding behind being labelled STAFF only instead of staff only, and the robo servers being labelled staff on their backs? That's interesting. I didn't actually notice that. I didn't notice the STAFF on the staff, on the robots. But I did point out the abbreviation. Not abbreviation. What's it called? I'm lost for words. Not lost for words. Oh my god. I don't know what words to use. You know what I'm trying to say. But the STAFF thing is very strange. I don't know if I put that in the images that we're going to show and the theories that we're going to go over, but it is interesting. If you guys have any theories about the STAFF thing, I would love to hear them. It must stand for something. I think STAFF stands for Security Team at Freddy Fazbear's. You know, I agree. I agree with Freddy Fazbear's. That's a really good start. I don't know about the rest, but that seems like it could be a thing. Security Team at Freddy Fazbear's? That could be it. That could be it, because that's kind of like a... That's funny as well, because it is actually the meaning for staff, you know. We are the security team, aka the staff. It's quite funny. It's also notable that Sunman here is in the same room as Moon Man went down the slide, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, exactly. I was actually thinking that before, I just didn't say it. But I do agree with you. I agree with you there. Off topic. But it wouldn't make sense story-wise for the game to be 5 nights. You do make a good point there, because Gregory, like, why don't Gregory just escape? You know. So I do agree with you. I do agree with you. Hey Deepist, how you doing? It's massive. Stop it. Stop it. Could there be audio lore in this new FNAF game? Possibly. We did just point out the bells. Maybe. Ben Welsh says the same with the staff. How do you guys know that? How did you guys get that? Do you think, is that just a did you get that from somewhere? I mean, specifically, when it's the day cycle in the sun-moon room, the animatronic becomes the sun animatronic. When the room switches to night, the animatronic becomes the moon. I wonder, in the moon lights on, you know the lights on the ceiling right now on the screen, were those lights on? Like, is it bright in the moon scene? I really wonder who owns the Pizzaplex. Do they have ties with William or Henry? Yeah, I don't know. Who is the new founder? Well, not founder. Who is the new owner? You know, maybe there's a new owner, and maybe they'll be the protagonist. Well, not the protagonist, but you know what I mean. They'll be the hero, just like Henry was. In which month do you believe that the game will come out? Oh, good question. It could literally be any month of the year. It could also be a month of next year. I really want to say, I think he's going to do an April Fool's joke again, and I really hope May. I think that could work. I think he could do an April Fool's joke, like here's the demo again, like he did that one year with Ultimate Custom Night, and I reckon he could do another April Fool's joke. I would love that personally. I would actually really like that if he did an April Fool's. Scott hasn't been trolling much recently. Maybe it's because of the big development of the fan base, and he would do like he messed around, and now he's working with a company. He can't mess around now. He's in big boy club. But yeah, I don't know. I would like to see it come out in May, but I'm happy for any month really. I just hope it comes soon. I really wonder if the Stitch Faith stories are actually leading to the release of Security Breach. That would be interesting too. Wasn't the remnant of Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria Simulator? Potentially, yeah. Why? Because of the master. What do you think? What do you think the older animatronics in the museum area will do? Do you think they might be repossessed by Remnant or the same 5 kids from decades before? Yeah, as Blazing Storm said for me, I think the Remnant was destroyed. So I don't know if it's physically possible for it to be the same children. I think it's literally just a museum area with statues and things from the past. You know how the VR game is like trying to cover up past events, past real life events. I think it's going to do the same there. It's going to be like a little museum of like Foxy the Pirate. Like come and see the old designed Foxy the Pirate and Chica the Chicken and things like that. You know, I don't think they're going to serve any purpose. But it would be really cool to have an Easter egg of like Foxy in the game. And actually, I think that is the next thing. It is. We have Foxy the Pirate in the back there. That is clearly a pirate ship. Clearly a pirate ship. Could the new owner be the person we see in the FNAF AR trailer? IRL, he is Markiplier, but in the games he would be the CEO of Fazbear Entertainment. I'm not sure about that. I think the guy who Markiplier presented was literally just there for like advertising the special delivery service. I don't think, you know, like the CEO or anything to do with Fazbear Entertainment really, or in the story. Markiplier ain't canon. What if he actually releases the game on April Fool's Day, but people think it was a joke, so they won't get it? Oh, that would be genius. He does the double bluff. The thing is, we are kind of ahead of schedule because Scott said, "Oh, there'll be a trailer in March." It isn't even March yet, and we got a trailer yesterday, so perhaps we're ahead of schedule. I really think Scott was just saying March because he didn't want to be too what's the word? I'm forgetting words again. He didn't want to be too ambitious, I guess. Yeah, ambitious is the word. He didn't want to be too ambiguous, so he's not ambiguous, ambitious. So he said March and not February, and I think that was very smart of him. But I'm glad we got it in February. It means we're kind of ahead of schedule. He was ready to present it as it has been presented. Perhaps. Do you think the cartoony style of the game is bad? As I was saying before, this isn't the finalized version. Things still need to be polished and touched up upon. I actually really like the style of the game. I think the security guard is actually. I think the security guard is okay. I actually quite like it. I'm not too fussed on it actually. I know people are being very critical on it. People don't like the designs of the security guard. I can see why, but personally I like it. I think it fits the style of FNAF pretty well. Also, is this the first human we're seeing? Yeah, this is the first human that we're properly seeing. Right? Am I right in saying that? I think it is. Interesting. It's kind of cool that these Easter eggs of older animatronics is nostalgia both in the universe and for us, the player that's plays of this game, are going to be so cool. Yeah, I know. And you can already tell because of how big this mall is, or this museum, or whatever, that there's just going to be so many Easter eggs and so many secrets and so many kind of cameos from previous games. It's going to be so cool. It's going to be so cool. I don't know. It's amazing. It's so cool. What do you think? Why do you think Gregory and Vanessa need to escape before morning? So they don't get killed? I don't know. The Glamrocks? I really don't know. I don't know how the story is going to go. I really don't. I have no idea where the lore is going. Scott is just doing what he wants now. Being ahead of schedule is rare for FNAF. I know. I love it though. I love it. It's a nice change. It's a nice change. Although no. Remember when FNAF 4 first came out? It came out like 3 months before it was supposed to. Oh, FNAF has come so far from a point-click game. I know, and I know a lot of people are going to complain that it's free roam, and it might be like a puzzle game, which we are going to talk about in a little bit as well. But like, the fact that it's free roam is kind of nice because it's a nice change to the FNAF formula, and I think it's a change that Scott needed. I think what happened is we had the first 6 games, which, as MatPat said in the video, are literally the first 6 nights, and then we had a custom night, an ultimate custom night. And that was kind of like Scott's limit. That was like, okay, I'm going to code all of these animatronics, and we're going to see who is the best at FNAF. We're going to see who can beat all of the animatronics at once. And he made Ultimate. After that, he kind of remastered the games with VR and left it there. Like kind of that series there. And now he's continuing with a new kind of style of games, which are all going to be free roam. And I really want free roam to work. What I was thinking the other day is, wouldn't it be cool if we had FNAF AR in VR? It'd be really scary. If we had kind of FNAF AR in VR. I would love that personally. Wait, is the game also for PS4? I believe it is. I don't know. I think it's coming out for PS5, and I think a few months later it will come out for FNAF for PS4 as well, or it might just be PlayStation exclusive for a few months, and then it will come out on PC and stuff like that. I think that's how it's working. I don't know. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. Actual human models in my FNAF. That's so wild. Yeah. It's so great. Sorry, just reading the chat. I like how it's free roam, so people can't say it's just the same game over and over again. Yeah, that was one criticism that people, especially YouTubers, had with FNAF. It's just repetitive, you know. I do have a theory, personally. I think FNAF 1 to 4 were said to be repetitive and just the same old thing over and over again. So Scott tried to change it up with Sister Location. And personally, I really just don't like Sister Location because it isn't the same thing over and over. And I think a lot of people agree with me. And I think he's going to try it again. I think he's going to try and do something different where it's not the same thing every night, but it's similar enough that it won't be too out there. Like, you know, in Sister Location where we had individual tasks every night, I didn't like that because it wasn't like continuous, if you know what I mean. But I hope that Scott in this game will do a continuous continuous nights where it's kind of the same thing but kind of different tasks in the same way. If you get what I'm trying to say, if you get my wavelength. Synthwave, we are going to be talking about the watch in a second. Who remembers the FNAF 3 rumour that we would be in a mall with free roam? I don't remember that. I actually don't remember that. And Synthwave, thank you. It is for PS4, PS5, and PC. Yeah, and then the other consoles isn't 3 months later. Okay, thank you. Thank you, guys. Yeah. Anyway, Hugo, we have talked about the Sun animatronic, by the way. I think it's really cool if we want to go back. Wait. If we want to go back. The Sun animatronic does look like the Moon animatronic. He really does. Look at the face. Anyway, we are now going to move on to the next thing, and I don't know what the next thing is that I have in store for you. Okay, it's this. This is epic. I only put this here because I didn't reference it. I didn't see it in my reaction video that I did. But this is really cool. This is Roxanne's race course. So Montgomery Gator has a golf course, and I love that. I love that, first of all. Montgomery Gator has his own golf course. I cannot wait to play golf with good old Monty. But the other thing is Roxanne has a race course. That's so cool. That's so cool. Obviously these are going to be like side quests or like mini games or something. I wonder if it will unlock anything, like a secret ending or a mini game or something. I don't know. But there we go. Do you think not Sister Location, Security Breach will have multiple endings like Help Wanted? Oh yeah, multiple endings. Yeah, yeah. I don't think like Help Wanted though. I really hope it's a little bit like Pizzeria Simulator. You know, where there's different endings for doing different things, doing different tasks. And one of those endings I really hope is going to be a lore ending like FNAF 6. Where you get all the lore together and then you get extra lore for doing that. I really hope so. I really hope for that. But I really hope there are multiple endings full stop, because then there is going to be a lot of YouTube videos, a lot of theory videos. Hopefully it won't be too confusing for the lore though. But I feel like it will be, because recently the FNAF lore in the games at the end of the timeline is actually really not that complicated. It's literally FNAF 3, FNAF 6, FNAF Help Wanted, blah blah blah. Very simplistic. Unlike the start of the story, which is like, is it FNAF 4, FNAF Sister Location, or FNAF 2 first? Brian is very excited about Roxanne Racetrack. We have talked about the hand, although you make a good point, Action Universe Production. You make a good point about Princess Quest. Princess Quest did have Glitchtrap in it, and it was very purple. I'm not sure about that, though. I don't know. Tell me what you guys think about the Princess Quest theory. Because Princess Quest, like, what happened with Princess Quest? It didn't really go anywhere. Oh, yeah. Ben, imagine if we're racing other animatronics in go-karts. Oh, it's going to be just like Mario Kart. Oh, that's going to be amazing. Or if it's a multiplayer mode where it's literally just FNAF races. That's amazing. What if we were to go in the go-karts and drive around to escape rocks thing? That's a good one. Probably be racing against the Glamrocks. I do love that. I love that. Can you imagine? Can you imagine if, like, one of the main tasks in the game is literally just to escape Roxanne on a go-kart? That's so cool. I hope Roxanne calls us names for having a bad time in the racing time trial. Oh, imagine it being just like the rainbow mini game in FNAF World. Can you imagine? That'd be so great. What do you think about my theory that the Glamrocks will attack the security girl and not attack Gregory because they want to protect or lure him to Glitchtrap? Yeah, no, that could be possible. That could be possible. It's just what their motivation for doing that is. That Vanessa doesn't. If you know what I'm saying. Why would they only attack Vanessa and not try and kill Gregory? That's something to think about. But yeah, seeing as we've run out of chat somehow, what is happening? Unless it's just my OBS not responding. We're gonna move on. We're gonna move on to the next thing. Very interesting screenshot here. Very interesting screenshot. Hello, Noodles. How you just help wanted storyline about Vanny getting possessed, but in an allegorical 8-bit format because it's a mobile port and they needed to accommodate. Oh, you're right. You're right. You're very right. Oh, that's so true. It's not an addition. Yeah. Yeah, you're totally right there. You've hit that right on the bullseye. I didn't think about that. I just wanted to talk about this. Where is this? Where the hell are we? It's this weird underground area. Like, this is different from everything. And obviously we've seen in past trailers that we're going to go in, like, the back of the mall. With these massive containers and, like, backstage, if you will. It's so weird. It's so strange. I really want to know what you guys think about that. And while you guys send in your theories about that or whatever, talk about that, here we go. This is the big thing. And I talked about this a little bit in my reaction video. New monitor, if you will. I'm going to talk about this while... Hang on. Yeah. Sorry, I'm really dehydrated. I'm doing a hell of a lot of talking today. The weird thing is, I haven't lost my voice yet, and I've literally done, like, 10 audiobooks. No, I've done 5 audiobooks today. I've done 5 audiobooks and an entire stream. Yeah, somehow I'm still alive. Anyway, in this part of the trailer, I heard the sound of a child screaming, either a murder taking place or Gregory screaming in fear. That's strange. Did you actually? I need to go over that, maybe. Minecraft cave ambience. This must be the sewers. Yeah, I mean, it's sewers, but why, like, why? Just why would Scott put us in sewers? It's strange. It's very strange. Maybe under the Pizzaplex and it is behind the scenes. It could be a little bit like Sister Location where it's underground and there's just like a secret facility of other animatronics or something. It could be where the Moon Man and Sun Man come from, you know? Maybe they escape from there. Maybe it's a bit like Pac-Man where the ghost and then they come. I don't know why I'm using this this allegory. So, what do you think the logs are? Okay. So let's talk about this because we really need to talk about this. First of all, cameras. Yes, cameras. We have cameras. Thank goodness we have cameras. I'm glad we have cameras. First of all, if we're looking in the bottom right, like, we don't have many cameras. And I don't know. What do you guys think about the fact that we don't have many cameras? Maybe there are different floors, and that could be the use of the plus and minus in the right. Also, there's a big L. It looks like a Luigi. Can you what is the L? Oh, that could relate to the L and the R that we saw in the last trailer. Oh no, it could be to do with vents or like air ventilation or something. I don't know. I have no idea. But just the cameras are really interesting. I'm very invested in the cameras right now. Oh, look in the middle of the cameras. Look in the middle of the cameras. There's like a where you are. You see that, you know in like GTA. I don't know how many of you played GTA, but you know in like GTA when you've got the map and then in the center of the map is where you are. It looks like that. See, right in the center there. That is very interesting because that will mean we will be able to see where we are in terms of where the cameras are, and then we'll have to look at our watch. We'll have to look at all the cameras and see where the animatronics are, and based on where we see them, we'll have to run away from them, if you know what I mean. That's very interesting. I like that. I really like that. Or maybe it's a radius. The circle is a radius. And so you have to walk further out to see other cameras. Maybe this is a limited camera system. You can only... Oh, no, that's it. That must be it. And the reason why I say that is because we're on a watch. It's a bit like Bluetooth. You can only go out to a certain radius, and then it disconnects. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, there's only a certain radius in which cameras will work from your... You'll only get signal from cameras in a certain radius. I feel like that's it. That makes a lot of sense, actually, looking at that now. May make it easier for me. Less cameras sounds like less hassle when you're flicking through them in a panic. I'm not good with huge amounts. Ultimate Custom Night was just too much for me to handle. But yeah, I like that there's less cameras if that is the case. But I really feel like what I just said about the radius and where you are on the map, I actually genuinely think that is it. Speaking of maps, there is also a map tab at the top. Meaning, yeah, that's almost confirmed, I think. I think there's a massive map. There is genuinely a massive map, and because there is a massive map, you can only access certain cameras in your radius. That's definitely it. That has to be it. Ooh! New theory. You know the L that I was talking about just now, the Luigi? L is missing, it's Mario 64. I reckon that could stand for lower level, as in the lower floor. And then when you press the plus, it will go to 1, and then press the plus again, it will go to 2. Maybe, yeah, you can see cameras on higher levels or something. This is looking really cool right now, but it's also looking very complicated, and I'm so scared to play it. This is the guard's workstation. Dorco says it's Gregory. I'm guessing Gregory takes the guard's watch. Really? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know about that. I really want this to be the security girl. I'm intrigued to see how big this Pizzaplex is. Navigating the map is going to be crazy. Maybe the ticket icon has certain parts of the Pizzaplex. Yeah, I can agree with that. I can really agree with that. The cinema is where you collect logs, and it's a new version of tapes. I was actually going to go over that in a minute. I'm just going through the tabs now. Do you mean like you can only access the cams in your vicinity? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I really feel like the circle, and when you go to map, it will show the full map, but you can only access cameras in your vicinity. So you'll have to walk further forward in order to access other cameras on the map. I genuinely feel like that is what is happening because they cannot be the only cameras. You know, those black boxes cannot be the only cameras in the entire Pizzaplex. We've seen so many different locations. Those cannot be the only cameras. So I think it is in your vicinity. So yeah, and lower level sounds about right. I really do think that is what is intended. I think that is the lower level. What about the parking lot? What about it? What time is security breach set in? Because if it's in the future, this could be a child or grandchild of someone in the other games. Firstly, I don't think it will be an Afton, although Vanny's last name begins with an A. That is confirmed. Vanny's last name begins with an A. So I don't know. Possibly. There could be some family history. Let's talk about the other things. Inventory. Inventory is very interesting. What are we going to be picking up? What are we going to be picking up? I have no idea. Maybe it's part of the tasks. Hopefully we won't have to make a crafting table and then use the crafting table to make a furnace and then smelt the iron and then defeat the Ender Dragon. But inventory is very interesting to me. What are we going to be picking up? Hopefully it won't be like picking up children. Or there could be like a free play mode where in like, you know, in like VR where you have the prize counter and you can like use basketball and like eat an action figure, you know. It could be a little bit like that, but they don't actually do anything in the game. It's literally just for your pleasure. I don't know though. It'd be weird to order that from a watch. And finally, logs. Yeah, I think logs are definitely going to be audio. I really do think it's going to be a bit like the tapes in FNAF VR. What will the tapes be? I have no idea. But I think the logs is going to be very important to us in terms of lore rather than gameplay. So yeah, that's very interesting. Other things I would like to point out. It seems as though this is going to be a 12 a.m. to 6 a.m. game. It's not going to be like Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria Simulator, where you literally where you don't have time. I really do think this is 12 a.m. to 6 a.m. game, you know? No matter what our tasks are, no matter what we pick up in our inventory, the night ends at 6 a.m. Also, note how there's minutes now, so you can now get more accurate with your timing. And I wonder if it will be actual in-game time, and 1 hour will be 60 seconds. I think that would be very cool. Because then we'll actually have 6-minute nights. Someone did point out to me that Vanessa's blonde hair and green eyes felt very Elizabeth Aftonish. Make of that what you will. No. I do not believe that at all. At all. Dude, Elizabeth is dead. Long dead. She died like 50 years ago. There is no way it is Elizabeth or anything like that. It is not. I don't believe that 1 minute. So yeah, maybe we'll pick up parts of some animatronics to fix them. Interesting, like animatronic repair in VR. What if the ball pit is a time machine that sent Gregory to the future? Secret Easter egg? That would be so cool if you could go in the ball pit and you like duck under there for like half a minute and then it will take you back to the original pizzeria and you can look around and there'll be like little secrets and we can see the MCI. That would be such a cool Easter egg. That is the first thing I am trying as soon as I get the game. That would be so cool. What if the mall isn't fully open and Gregory somehow got in and is trapped? Possible, possible. I'm not saying Vanessa is Elizabeth Afton. I'm saying in terms of relation. Yeah, I know. I'm aware of that. It's not Elizabeth Afton, and I don't think it has anything to do with genetics, bro. When in the FNAF timeline did anything come down to genetics? No, seriously, it's possible, okay? I'm saying that it's possible, and as I said before, Vanny is probably, or Vanny's last name begins with A. I hate to say that. So it's possible that she is an Afton, but I don't think blonde hair and green eyes is enough to you know, say that she's definitely an Afton because of Elizabeth, you know. I just think that's a stretch. Personally, I want at least 20 minutes nights or longer. Can you imagine? Can you imagine losing on your 19th minute? Then you have to do all of that again. I don't think he's going to do 20-minute nights. 10 minute nights, possible, but I don't think 20-minute nights. That's so long. That's like a quarter of a movie. Actually, no, it's not. Movies are much longer than that. I would love for Security Breach to have a lot of collectibles. That'd be really cool. Yeah, not doing that anymore though. It wasn't a very cool feature in FNAF VR. Imagine Into the Pit, Spring Bonnie Easter egg, who he came out of the ball pit and isn't a boss. Wow. Okay, let's talk more. Flashlight. We're gonna need a flash. Sounds like it's gonna get dark in there, or it's gonna get dark somewhere, and we'll need to use our flashlight. And it also seems like we have 5 bars of power. Whether that means we have 5 bars and that's it, or it means we can collect more. I don't know. It also could mean intensity. If you think about it, I don't think it will, but this is just a theory. Maybe it could mean light intensity. So if you're on full 5, it means, you know, it's really bright, and if you're on no light, then it means it's not bright. Maybe that could have something to do with the sun and moon animatronic. Don't know. Just putting things out there. I just want to explore this as much as I can. Yeah, it's so massive. Like, it's such a big area that there'll be so much to explore. There'll be too much to explore. Yeah, I don't know what the next thing is. Down below the blue Freddy outline with the power. It also seems like it looks like 5 bars again. It seems like there are 5 bars of like Freddy power. Could that be just general? You know, in like FNAF 1, where there's just general battery usage. It could be like that. It could be electricity. The next thing, I don't know what that is. I don't know what it is. It's a triangle with an 8 in it. It's a triangle with an 8 in it. That could be the number of threats in your area. Hot new single is in your area. Don't know. No idea. No idea what that 8 could be. Do you guys have any idea what that 8 could be? Or even the Freddy thing? Because it could be like animatronic shots like we see in Sister Location. Don't know. Queen of Angles, not Angels, and I just discovered this channel, and the last bit might be connected to either all the old animatronics merged together or the Stitch Wraith. Yeah, we talked about this before. You weren't here though. I respect that. This image, it really could be to do with the Stitch Wraith. If you read the last Stitch Wraith, it was a little bit about William Afton. And I have a feeling, I have a sneaky suspicion that William Afton is making a comeback with his arm or something. Nightmare Springtrap is coming. But yeah. The 8 is exposure meter, I'm sure of it. I think so too. Warning. Also, it's the same triangle. I just noticed this. It's the same triangle as the Security Breach logo. That's something to point out. The breach number or something, don't know. Controlled shocks, maybe. That seems to have the most stable weapon against animatronics in its sister location. I do think, maybe, but why would that be 100%? I think it might be battery power. I think it might be electric power, like in FNAF 1. And that's going to be separate from the flashlight. I don't know why it would have a Freddy, though. You know, like a Freddy face. Don't know why it wouldn't be just a lightning bolt. It's very strange. And finally, on this screen, we have the tickets. We have 2 tickets. I think they could be entries to minigames or just entries to other areas or secrets. Don't know, though. I really don't know. I think very soon, I say very soon, but in like a few minutes. Wow, FNAF AR tweeted an hour ago. Just if you wanted to know. What do you, any last words, guys? We're actually going to go back to this image because I really like this image. I just really, like, this could be my desktop background if it was more high quality. HD, high dimension, what is it? High definition, that's it. More high definition. But yeah, that's everything I really want to talk about. If anyone else has any theories, please do say. I'm gonna have another 5 minutes, I think, and then I'm gonna end the stream. So yeah, imagine looking on a cam that's above your head and you see an animatronic running full speed at you. Oh god. This game is gonna be so creepy, man. This game is gonna be so mad. I cannot wait. Tickets could also be prizes or something, like in an extras menu. That would be cool. That'd be very cool. I'd like to think it will unlock a secret ending. Or a secret cutscene or something. We need something like that. That's something as well, cutscenes. I cannot wait to see if there's cutscenes. That is a really cool image. Screensaver material. It so is. It's so amazing. People are hating on the graphic. Why people are hating on the graphics? People are saying it's unpolished. I mean, how polished do you want it to be in the trailer? Anyway, maybe that Freddy might be that you have to recharge Glamrock Freddy. I don't know. It is weird that it's Freddy. It's very weird. It's certainly very weird. I don't know if... Oh, maybe the animatronics will have different, like, superpowers. maybe they will have different mechanics. You never know. You never know. Do you think Dr. Phineas could somehow have something to do with this? Dr. Phineas, if you're confused, is the one who created the Stitch Wraith, essentially. And he is now dead. Spoilers. Oops. Dr. Phineas is now dead. So I don't know. I don't think he'll come back. But that's the origin story of the Stitch Wraith. And I do think the Stitch Wraith has something to do with this. I really do. He has to have something to do with the game. Like, Scott wouldn't just build up this story for it to have nothing to do with the game whatsoever. So yeah. Tickets are for the prize counter? Possibly. Graphics are a little bad. A little basic. Yeah, the reason they're basic is because it's not a full game yet. It's literally, like, it is confirmed that these are very old models. And that they are going to be more high definition when the game comes out. It has been confirmed on Reddit. What if William has a boss fight? Can you imagine FNAF boss fights? That'd be so cool. Oh, technically that exists. FNAF 4, boy. And FNAF Sister Location. Actually. Imagine if there's a storage area where they keep the old animatronics. Ooh. Possibly. I would like to see little Easter eggs like that. I would love to see that. Guys, I think I'm going to end it. I'm super tired. It is midnight. Whoop whoop. Thank you guys so much for watching. Dr. Phineas is the man in room 1280 after he was electrocuted. You know, I'm going to have to just kind of casually leave the chat. So yeah, with grammar. Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate you all being here, whether or not you were here for 1 minute or the entire stream. Thank you so much. It really means the world to me. Please do like, comment, and subscribe. I will be doing more streams. I will be doing more streams in the future because I loved this. I loved this stream. I'm sorry it was not short, but it was shorter than the other one that we did. I think next time we will have security breach discussions and maybe Fazbear Fright discussions because the Cliff's coming out in a few days. We will have discussions with other FNAF YouTubers again. I would love to do that. And